Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so today's video, I'm going to be talking about my piercings while I prep my face. So the piercings I do have my smiley, I do have my nose pierced, and I do have my ear stretched to a 7/16 of an inch. The first piercing I ever got in my life, my ears were pierced when I was little. And then my actual first piercing that I got on my own, well, made a choice of my own, was my nose. I'm pretty sure I got it in the beginning of high school. It is the oldest one I have. It didn't take long to heal. Luckily, I actually healed pretty quick, a couple weeks. And I could start wearing makeup again. I cleaned it with non-scented Dial brand foaming cleanser. That was what was recommended. I also use Clean and Clear, my normal face wash. No oil, no alcohol, you know, just like basic stuff. So it's pretty easy. It took a little while to get used to it because I used to dry my face, like, I used to press down really hard and dry and get all that oil and scum off. I don't know why I was so rough on my face back in the day, but I was. It would get stuck on the towel and it would get like ripped out like that. And that would hurt so bad because it's a bar. So it's the top, it comes down, and then it has the other bar, which just goes in and sits. So that was something. After that, you know, getting used to it, it wasn't too bad. I really like it. I tried getting a hoop, but my nostril, it gets long. So it's pretty hard to find a loop that actually is going to stand out. I did get a hoop. I finally found one that worked in the size range. I didn't like it though. I didn't like how it looked. I don't know if I was so used to like having this one, but I was just like, no, not for me. My ears are a little red just because I got done cleaning them. And yeah. So, and then after that, I did start stretching my ears in high school. I did what you weren't supposed to do. I stretched mine pretty quick. So every week I was putting in a bigger size. I did get a lot of my jewelry from Hot Topic. A lot of the tunnels, the gauges, that's what people, gauges, I've heard some people say it. The long spiked ones, I totally forgot. Tapers. I don't remember. And I was changing it like every week. I would clean it with rubbing alcohol, which you're not supposed to do, but I did. It burnt so bad. And then I would use Carmex as a lubricant to put in the new ones, and I would just push it. My ears, I would feel my heartbeat in my ears after, for a few minutes, a couple times. Actually, I think it was once. It hurt so bad. I had to take Tylenol. That was fun. And I was like, oh, excuse me, I was dying. I was like, I was sitting there and I was like this. I was like, okay, just breathe. My ears, it was all on fire. Everything was red. It was on fire. I was just like, oh my god. And then it took me a couple months to actually get to this size. I think it's probably like 3 or 4 months, but I'm gonna say a couple months because it's the first thing that came to mind, to get to this size. They're perfectly healed. I've had this size for almost like 2 years, 3 years. I really didn't ask for permission to stretch my ears because it's something I really wanted and something I thought about, and I did some research. Like, once you like hit a certain size, like the size I'm at, they don't really go back. If they're really small, kind of like size of a Q-tip, like, they usually go back. but after I think it's a 0 or 00, they don't. And most people that I know of don't. So, you know, that was something I had to take in consideration. You would need surgery to completely close it so you can have a normal ear again. With that, if you want to get it pierced like a regular earring, there is going to be scar tissue, and it's probably going to be pretty painful getting it pierced just because it's a lot thicker and really hard to get through after a while. And then when I graduated, I ended up graduating a month and a half early, but I wasn't able to pick up my diploma until graduation. It was like, bro, like, got it done. Like, let me get out of here. Let me go. But it didn't work. I had to wait, so I treated myself to getting this. I was 18 when I got it. I think it was 19. No, I was 18 when I got it. I got it at Monkeys to Go in downtown Fullerton. I got cotton all over me. Best place ever. The piercer, Wendy, I'm not 100% sure she still works there, but I'm pretty sure she does. Super sweet, super nice. She's informative. The woman at the front desk, I don't remember her name. I haven't been there forever. Super informative. She will give you a flyer. She will be like, this is what you can clean it with. This is what we have. This is what different jewelry looks like. Stuff like that. And funny story, when I got this, I ended up picking a bigger horseshoe, and it actually dingled down to here with the other one. I was like, oh my god, it's too big. Wow. And they gave me this one free of charge, actually. They didn't charge me for it. So I got 2 pieces of jewelry. One I was never able to wear, and this one, which I have never taken this out yet. I do clean it. I clean all my piercings with rubbing alcohol and a cotton swab because they are healed. Don't do it if it's not healed. If you're gonna clean stuff like this, I cleaned this with rubbing alcohol when it wasn't healed, just because I really honestly wanted to prevent infection because of the fact of how fast I was going. And that's something you really need to take in consideration. It's self-care, because this one doesn't stretch as much as this one. As you can see, like, this one stretches more and this one really doesn't. This ear was really difficult to stretch. This one kind of fell behind a couple times in the sizing. This one I had to leave one in for like a week and a half or 2 weeks, while this one was just like boom, 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 healed perfect. I didn't have much trouble with it. This one, it started to build an infection, and that's when I started using rubbing alcohol. After that, it was good. I was using a saltwater solution with these ears at first because that's, you know, something you're supposed to use. It's, you know, natural. So, yeah. I did move to rubbing alcohol just because I want to prevent infection, because it was something I really wanted. And I was like, no, I don't want infection in my ears. I don't, no. It's on my face. That's the first thing people most of the time see. And I wanted to be pretty. Now look at me, I'm chunky. My hair is just a mess. My hair, I'm gonna do a video on dyeing it because a lot of my green and blue is coming through. It is brown, the tips are somewhat darker. It's a mess, so I will do a video on that. Yeah, so with the piercings, make sure you do your research. Make sure you know what jewelry you want in, and do not put fake jewelry in your skin. I have met so many people like, oh, I'll just get this, is cheaper, and then ends up with infection. Skin starts to overgrow it. The body starts rejecting it. You gotta understand that jewelry isn't meant naturally to be there. It's not. So you need to be aware of what you're putting in your body, what you're using to treat it, and clean it. And make sure you do your research. If you see people out in public that have piercings, walk to them politely and ask questions. That's what I did. Like, if I was at Walmart and someone's at the register and they have a piercing that I'm considering getting or would like to get, I'd ask questions. Like the septum, I always ask people, did it hurt? Some people are like, no. Some people are like, yes. And some people are like, you're supposed to go under the cartilage, not through it. And And you know, honestly, believe that, because you feel it right here. It's like thinner, and you go up there and it's thicker. So don't know yet. I don't even think I'll get a septum, and I've been really considering getting my other side of my nose pierced. I just haven't yet. No moolah. I gotta save money and stuff like that. So just do your research and be smart. And if you do live in California and SoCal and like Buena Park, Fullerton, Santa Ana, Anaheim, and like that region, Monkeys to Go is a place I do recommend. They're so sweet, so nice. I did get my nose at a place called Sleepy Lagoon, I believe. He marked it with eyeliner, the marking. I guess it's, you know, cool, but I wouldn't. I don't know, eyeliners touch so many people. I'm just like, eh. But yeah, just do your research, ask questions, and if you're gonna go to somewhere to actually get it done, look at the reviews. And the piercings, especially with the ears, I absolutely hate the guns. They're so difficult to clean, and half the time they're not even sanitary. And I know of like 4 people that have got their ears pierced with the guns, and 3 of those developed an infection. And one of those people that didn't is my boyfriend. Lucky for him. So yeah, just be aware and be careful, be smart. Do know some piercings will leave a permanent hole. They'll probably minimize down to like the size of a pore, but there's a hole. My nose piercing, there is a good size hole. My ears, obviously. This guy, you won't even see it because it's attached to some skin. So yeah, if you're getting a piercing, good luck. Totally record it. Memories. I lost footage when I got my nose pierced. I also lost footage when I got this, because me and the girl that I went with are no longer friends. But yeah, you know, life happens. But yeah, good luck. I hope you guys have a nice day. And again, be smart about what you're putting in your body. Do your research, ask questions. Never be afraid to ask questions, because sometimes you will get an answer you didn't even know you had a question for. And that's it. All right, bye-bye.